Now, this is the first time on our channel that we've done an all-girl review, and that is because we had an all-girls outing, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yay! We were really lucky to go to a private screening room in Soho. We all felt really posh. It's very nice. And we went to see the new Amy Schumer Vehicle, and a film really about finding out who you are on the inside. It's all about self-worth, insecurities. What do we really mean to ourselves and others? Where does that come from? So what were your expectations, girls?
I don't know, I didn't have loads of expectation, which I think was good, because I'd seen her other film Trainwreck and I hadn't really liked it.
Yeah.
So I liked the advert, but I was like tempering my expectation.
No, I thought the trailer looked really, really funny. I looked forward to seeing it because I saw it on Instagram a while back, and I haven't seen any other films that she's in before. I've heard that she's a comedy actress, and she always looks really funny. And I've seen her Instagram, and she just seems really cool.
And she's always been quite politicised about body issues, and she's written some great articles and done some great interviews. And I think it seems to be that people are kind of feeling this is her chance, because her last film wasn't that good, so there's a lot riding on it for her. It's got a great cast, people that we know really well and people we don't know so well. Amy Schumer, obviously, Lauren Hutton, Michelle Williams playing a really interesting character, Naomi Campbell, and that really supermodel Emily Ratajkowski. And then some unknowns like the two that played Amy Schumer's friends, who were fantastic actresses.
One of them's a Saturday Night Live actress.
Oh, was she?
Which is quite funny.
Not the
shorter one. I wasn't too sure about Michelle Williams' character. I thought it was quite accurate because she was kind of playing a bit stupid and her voice was really annoying.
She was playing the owner of the big beauty company,
I love
wasn't she?
these bits where she'd like, every time she talked to someone at a table, she'd like lay her head down and like,
pose.
So can I really just... And that bit was just so...
And the way she
I
would,
know
like, walk
people
around.
who are like that, so that was really funny.
Yeah, so basically Michelle Williams' character and Lauren Hutton's character, they own a big beauty product business, don't they? And Amy Schumer has been working on the online department, basically in a basement, having a terrible life and feeling like everything in her life would change if only she were beautiful. And then she goes to a soul cycle lesson, bashes her head and wakes up, comes around thinking that she is the most beautiful thing she's ever seen.
Yeah, because like nothing has actually changed on her exterior. It's just like her own perception of what she looks like. I loved the moments of like people looking at her like, okay, like she's just gone completely crazy.
Because she went up and she's like, oh my God, I'm so beautiful. It's so funny.
Anything that I want. I just thought her performance was really, really good in all of those bits, and like falling from. There was this one really poignant moment where she's like looking at herself in the mirror before she's had that bump in the head, and she's just, that nothing bad happened, she's just like looking at, she's like undressing and she's looking at herself and she just is like tearing up. And I feel like across the board, like every woman and potentially every man has just had those moments where you're like so unhappy with how you look.
And the guy that plays her love interest, all the insecurities. I thought it was just a brilliant film about insecurities. Did you, Maddie?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I really liked it because there have been like a few films not like that, but it's where a girl has kind of gone for a wish or something and they actually become beautiful. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they'll bash their head and they'll actually wake up like a supermodel, but she didn't. So I really liked the fact that it was just in her head. And that people just learnt to love her confidence and that she
did that inspire you girls? That actually, because what happens is nothing changes on the exterior, but she believes in herself, so she becomes beautiful to everybody because of this confidence. Did that kick a message through for you two?
Definitely.
She finds a really nice guy.
Yeah, like that was the main thing. It was like what she's putting out.
It's delicious. If you think about that in life and you meet people that are confident but are still humble, that aren't arrogant, there's something absolutely so engaging about it. So Maddie, you are more so with your generation, though Izzy has grown up as well, very much to a degree are a victim of social media and the pressure of social media and the pressure of looks and what they mean, and everybody is like wants to be more beautiful, wants to be more perfect. Do you think that this film, even though it's a comedy, can chip through a bit to that? Do you think it would affect any of your friends?
See, I don't really know, because as I was watching it, and I know this would be the same with a lot of my friends, it's really amazing, and it's like great to see how confident she is in herself, and it is inspiring, but I don't know if I would like still be able to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like me and my friends we'd look at it and we'd say that's great, like she has confidence and she looks beautiful because she is just confident.
Feels it.
Yeah, she feels beautiful. But I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do it myself.
Because it's the thing, because basically what she's doing is what we all say, which is affirmations, to look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. But we're so used to looking into the mirror and going, oh my God, I hate myself. And that's what I hope comes out of this movie, even if just one person just does a little moment more where they look into the camera and they think, oh God, could I be? Rory Scovel, you might not know his name, you might know his face. He plays Amy Schumer's love interest, and I adored him. Did you guys?
Yeah, he was lovely.
I loved his kind of, he wasn't a macho man, he had all these kooky things about him as well. He was really freaked out about her, but kind of kept going with it, like that was so great.
The great scene, and I think he just played it brilliant, I won't spoil it, but there's a fantastic scene that happens on their first date night, and just going through his journey of all his feelings, the horror and then the pride and then I love that. Did you like that scene, the spoiler
really
scene?
So
yeah.
I mean, I was truly laughing a lot in it, but there were moments where I was like, oh my God, and I felt really like
there's pathos to it.
Yeah, it like had those peaks and troughs. The only criticism I would say was that it felt a little bit baggy in certain areas. Like I felt like it dragged a little bit. All the performances I felt were actually really good. It was mainly the edit or like length of scenes or like lengths of certain areas of the storyline that I felt like they didn't need.
I agree, definitely a tighter edit. Did you like the relationship between the friends? Because it was also a film about friendship, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought their friendship was really believable.
Yeah.
I liked their first actual scene when they're trying to find like a photo of the three of them for like a dating website. And I really liked the bit where Amy was kind of like ranting about you can't win either way. Because if you make yourself look really good in a photo by like photoshopping or something, the guy will meet you in person and like be disappointed. But then if you're bad on the photo, they won't like it and they won't want to see it. And I thought she played it really well in the rant, because I've had that with my friends before and it's just really funny. But yeah, I thought they played it really realistically, and the kind of falling apart of them as she was becoming more confident and kind of more like overly confident, so she was kind of forgetting the people that loved her. So
would you say, Izzy, after being upset with her previous film, are you now an Amy Schumer fan?
Yeah, I definitely am. I really am a convert for her, and because like you said, there's a few monologues like that one that you just said, and then there was another one at the end. Which could have gone so schmaltz. It was a bit schmaltz because it needed to be. I loved it. I thought it was empowering. Though I felt like it was almost like a really succinct paragraph of like a good feminist like article or something.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I think so.
I didn't think her monologue was schmaltz.
Do you know what? You're actually right. You're actually right. It wasn't. I'm being affected because somebody said to me it's schmaltz at the end, but actually you're both right. It's not schmaltz.
I thought it was very like truthful. Like when I was listening to it, I was like, wow, that's really true. And like all my friends, like recently, they were telling me, you know, it's so annoying because like when we were little, there was like so much confidence. Because like I can't remember what was happening.
And she said you let your belly hang out and you laugh and you'll fart and you don't care when you're a little girl.
We were looking back at photos of us when we were like little, me and my friends, and it's just like you can just tell that we didn't care back then. And it's just as you get older, like there's something she said, like Amy says in it, like one person will say something to you in the playground and it sticks with you forever. And it's like, I thought it was actually really true, the monologue at the end, and I thought
very
it really
powerful.
Made me think,
oh, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Do you think you would say to your friends, Maddie, just check out just that last speech, even if you don't watch the film?
I mean, I don't know if my friends would like it.
But you found it meaningful?
Yeah,
I did.
Towards the end, I felt like she took me up to nearly feeling like I could cry, and then then there was another funny bit. Do you know what I mean? So it released it, and I felt
that's a clever film, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
That's a clever comedy.
It felt nice because I felt like, oh, I'm here to like laugh and have a good time. But then there was that like any guy I know could watch that film and feel like they like, you know, oh yeah, I feel that as well. I feel like it kind of could cross genders.
I do.
Because the boyfriend added like a male
Yeah,
insecurity
I
element.
think that's why I think that both men and women could enjoy it.
Yeah.
So Izzy and I laughed all the way through it, and then as we left the cinema, Maddie had a bit of a teenage growling at me. I'm laughing.
I couldn't help
So
it.
Maddie, tell us about why you think we laughed a lot more than you, didn't we? But you still found it funny, but not as
Yeah,
funny.
I mean, I found it fun. Yeah, but like they were laughing in between bits that weren't funny, so it was just like I didn't not. It's not that I didn't find it funny. It was just like there were funny bits and there were not funny.
I think because I got like, you know, like in an earthquake there's the aftershock. With a
Me
few
too.
of those jokes it was like
Me too.
you'd laugh and then you'd be like, oh my god, that is just
But you know,
so
to be
true, that's so funny.
To be fair to us, I think it's because a lot of those experiences would have resonated with us, and Maddie hasn't yet had those experiences.
maybe.
So we were laughing at, oh God, I've had that moment. Oh my God, I've felt that.
I liked it.
A girls' night out, but I think you're right, Izzy. I think there's something in
watch
it
it with
for
a
men. You
boyfriend
could
or a
definitely take
guy
a boyfriend
friend.
with it. So, should we give our marks out of 10 for this comedy?
I would go again and see it with friends actually, because I would totally want to have another laugh at it.
So I'm expecting a high score then.
High, but it will be lowered a bit because of the bagginess.
Okay, so hit me with it.
Oh, okay. I would say 8, which is lower than my normal scores. I think it's 8 because I would watch it again, but it's not. I mean, it could even be a 7.5 for the bagginess, I'd say. And if you're getting a bit tipsy, it could be fine.
Could you imagine if we'd had a drink before we'd gone in there?
Oh
Maddie
my
would have been
God,
furious with
yeah,
us.
yeah.
I think I'd probably go with a 7.5.
Hmm.
Only because it was funny and it was really good, the whole confidence thing. But I felt like her confidence kind of spun out of how, like, I don't feel anybody would have that much confidence. I thought it got a bit too ridiculous
Oh, okay.
with her. I mean, it was a
I think
nice
that's the
message,
point.
and I know that, but I just don't feel like, although it was empowering and it's great to see her find confidence, I don't think it would help me or my friends find confidence.
So I bloomin' loved this movie. I would say take your daughters, take your friends, take your boyfriend or your husband, especially if he's a bit of a stick in the mud. We didn't even have a glass of sherry before we went in, but you would have thought we'd had a bottle of rosé each. We had a rip-roaring time. I howled with laughter. I've thought about it. I do agree with Izzy. It's a bit baggy on the edit, but I think we are real moviegoers that really watch those things. I think if you're not and you're just looking for a good film for tonight, you wouldn't notice that. I'm actually going to give it a 9. Because I just had such a great time and it put me in a great mood, and I think sometimes that's all we want from a film. Yeah. So well done everybody.
Well done, Amy.
Well done, Amy. Well done to all the rest of the cast, which I thought all of them were brilliant, right down to the models that were just walking back and forth. I thought it was a really great cast. So thank you very much. We loved it. For more film and family fun, don't forget to click the subscribe button and make sure to click the bell to never miss an update.